Okay, we're good. We're good. Okay, drinking a shield. Alright. Okay, gotta make sure I win this. I gotta make sure. Okay. Alright, get down. Okay. Doing good. Greasy Grove. Alright. Looking good. Shit. Kuye! Move! Thank you. Gotta kill this man. There we go. Easier said than done. This is too easy. Okay. This guy's an actual moron. This was too easy. Done. Victory Royale. What can I say? I'm the best at this game. Game's too easy. Hey, son. Are you winning? How's it going? Huh? Oh, hey, Dad. It's going fine. I just got a Victory Royale on Fortnite. Seriously? That game is still going around? Wow. Back in my day, that game was popular. I played it when the game first came out. It was nice. Wow, then I guess you're considered an OG. Interesting. Do you want to play with me? I have another extra controller. I have one right here. We can play together. You and I. What do you say? Well, son, it's time for you to go to bed. It's getting late, as you can see. And I want you off to bed, so can you do that for me? Fine. Fine. Okay. See? There you go. Nice and comfortable. Hey, Dad. Yeah, son? What's up? You think you could tell me a bedtime story? I like the stories that you tell. Yeah. I got one for you. Okay, well, I'm just gonna make this one up on the fly, alright? Yeah. Sounds great. Alright, listen up. In the Mushroom Kingdom, we meet our benevolent hero, or selfish hero, Mario, talking to his arch enemy, Bowser. Mario came to his arch enemy Bowser because he wants ultimate power. Superpowers, if I may say. And Bowser's the one who can give Mario these such superpowers. Mario says to Bowser, how do I get these superpowers? Bowser says, if you really want these powers, I can't just give it to you easy, said and done like that. No, these powers are stronger than more do you think. I have to put a curse on you. You see, Mario, I've been watching you for a while. You're not a very nice person at all. I do say so, in fact. You're very selfish. You only love yourself. Every time your brother tries to win, you always rub it in his face, calling him a loser, no matter what. You can never let your little brother Luigi win for once. You always have to rub it in his face. Every time he gets a little bit of a victory, of a taste of wins, you always have to make sure that he's the little brother, and that he's a loser. Which Mario recalls that, yes, he is pretty selfish at heart. And as for the curse that I'll put onto you, the curse states, is that I will banish you to another dimension, filled with humans and other anamorphic creatures in it. You will have to love someone else besides yourself. And once you do that, I will send you back to the Mushroom Kingdom. I will grant you your superpowers, but like I said, you will be banished from the Mushroom Kingdom until I see that you are no longer selfish. Do we both agree? And that little ball right there, you see that ball that looks like the sun? So that thing right there, that thing that looks like the sun, that's the nuclear radiation that Mario's gonna get inside of him. Pause. So anyway, Mario agrees. So then Bowser starts laughing at Mario and channels up all of his power and starts gathering all the nuclear energy together. And then he shocks it right into Mario's body. From there, he finally gets his nuclear powers. Dun dun dun. So then Bowser opened the portal, sucking up Mario into that new dimension where he will be placed under a curse where he can never come back to the Mushroom Kingdom ever again. So then Mario gets launched out of the pipe, and then he's in the new dimension. Turns out, Mario's not alone. Someone else was in this dimension with him, which is none other than his brother Luigi. Apparently he got sucked up in the portal by accident. He's not supposed to be here, he just got sucked up by accident. Which Luigi decided to go to Las Vegas, out of all places, in this new dimension. And just to make things not so confusing, let's just call this dimension the human world dimension. Let's just say that, okay? So yeah, Luigi moved to Las Vegas, which then Mario found out where Luigi's living at, so then he goes to Las Vegas to visit his brother. Which, to Mario's surprise, Luigi became a receptionist at one of the hotels in Las Vegas, which MGM's resort. So now Luigi basically became comfortable with his new life in Vegas, so yeah, I guess there's that. Which Mario is trying to tell Luigi that Bowser put a curse on me because I wanted some superpowers, and I gotta find a way to get out of this dimension. But the only way to undo the curse is by me having to show affection and love someone back rather than myself. So, can you help me do that? Which Luigi basically says no to Mario, that he basically likes this dimension. So he's like, I'm not leaving this place. So Luigi decides not to help his brother out because he likes this dimension and he doesn't want to leave it. So then at that point, Mario basically says, you know what, I guess my only option is just to get used to this place while I'm here, you know? Get used to the customs and the world that these humans live in. So then, Mario starts walking around an apartment complex, trying to find an apartment where he can live at, because he can't just live on the streets, so he's got to find a place to live at. Which from there, Mario finally settled on his apartment where he'll be living at for probably the rest of his life. Anyway, meanwhile, in a different apartment complex, we meet Freddy, Alicia, and Springtrap, which Alicia and Springtrap are Freddy's parents. And they're kind of having a divorce at the moment right now. So yeah, things are not looking great. They're kind of having a divorce. But Freddy and his mom were really cool with one another, like really nice. Until one day, when his mom was tucking Freddy into bed, she kind of had an episode. As Freddy's going to bed, he can hear a lot of loud commotions and slamming and plates being slammed on the ground. There's a bunch of commotion outside from his room. Freddy's father then comes into the room saying that she's gonna take everything. She's leaving, Freddy. She's leaving me. She's gonna take you away from me. Freddy's like, oh shit, really? Then from out of nowhere, the mom comes in while still having her episodic episodes, you know? She goes on a yapping session basically saying that I didn't want to have Freddy. I didn't want to be married. I wanted to live my life. I wanted to be young and, you know, stuff like that. Apparently, Alicia's #1 dream in this entire world, get this, ready? Her #1 dream in this entire world is to literally become the queen of Las Vegas. That's her #1 dream, okay? Bear with me. And since Alicia had Freddy, Alicia feels like since she had Freddy, Freddy took all those dreams of her becoming queen of Las Vegas away from her. So she basically wants to divorce Springtrap, her husband, and to get rid of Freddy. Not by killing him, but in other words, take him away and put him in the car and just throw him off into the street and just abandon him in the middle of the rain. So from there, Freddy would just walk the entire night in the rain, trying to find somewhere to hide from the storm and stuff, you know, just stuff like that. As for Springtrap, he went on to become, well, a therapist, where Springtrap will stay for a long time working here, and while he's working, he would be also trying to find Freddy at the same time, hoping that one day, father and son can finally reunite with one another again. Oh yeah, speaking of Freddy, let's check up on him. Let's see how he's doing. Damn, he's still walking, okay. Freddy walked so far until he finally made it all the way up to Mario's apartments. As for Mario, he's just chilling watching some TV, enjoying his life. He basically kind of forgot the fact that he was put under a curse. He's been so comfortable with his lonely life of just living by himself that he just kind of forgot and just kind of gave up on trying to leave this dimension. He kind of basically did what his brother Luigi did, you know, Luigi kind of just adapted to this world, so Mario's kind of just doing the same. But his life is very messy, as you can see. You know, leaving plates everywhere, not cleaning up after himself, you know, just a mess everywhere, you know. As for Freddy, he's climbing Mario's steps to his apartment front door, and then as he's climbing up the steps, very, very slowly, he knocks on Mario's door, which to Mario's surprise, he's like, who the hell could that be? So then he opens the door, and none other than, it's Freddy! Oh my goodness, it's him, wow. So this moment right here is the first moment when Mario and Freddy meet each other, you know, thenceforth, Mario meets Freddy, dun dun dun. And I kind of forgot to mention this, but Freddy has some type of, like, autism disorder, where he doesn't really know his surroundings that well, so him getting abandoned by his mother, he didn't really know that was a bad thing, so he just thought his mom was dropping him off somewhere. So, Freddy kind of has no regulation of what's going on anymore, so he's just in his own little silly little world. So then he starts explaining to Mario that, you know, my mom dropped me off and I need somewhere to stay. My mom's gonna be back for me. This poor kid has no idea that his mom ain't coming back for him, though. Which, long story short, Mario says, fine, you can stay in the house, but don't mess up anything, okay? Which, to Freddy's excitement, hugs Mario. And then Freddy goes into Mario's house. And then, as you can tell by Mario saying, don't mess up anything, Freddy does the complete opposite. Freddy comes into Mario's house and starts messing up everything. He's jumping on the bed, messing up Mario's sheets. As you can see, he's jumping on the bed, being a loud nuisance, and just, I'm telling you, autistic stuff, pretty much. And Mario's not having it. He's screaming at him, yelling at him, yeah. Mario's currently watching a show that Freddy shouldn't be watching, because Mario's watching a show that has a bunch of cussing and just a bunch of other stuff in it, pretty much. And, yeah, it's not meant for kids at all, so Freddy's basically like, ooh, I like this. Mario's like, oh, you shouldn't be watching this, so then he turns it off. Which Freddy gets absolutely pissed off that Mario turned off the TV, or the channel, so then he starts throwing a tantrum about it. Which Mario's like, no, you can't watch the show. Then Freddy throws a bigger tantrum by flipping the table, and then Mario's like, no, you're not watching it. Which then Freddy goes around, like I said, throwing a big tantrum. He locks himself in the bathroom, and basically starts messing up poor Mario's bathroom. So then he starts throwing a bunch of stuff everywhere. Oh, the bath. Yeah, okay, so yeah. Basically, he's being a nuisance, pretty much. Just, oh yeah, and then he takes a shit in Mario's toilet. Yeah, let's just skip this part. Then this dumbass accidentally sprays himself with a bunch of, cleaning stuff, and then he starts, yeah. Mario gets a little pick and then unlocks the bathroom door, which then he says, you know what, I had enough of your shit, I had enough of your shenanigans. He literally grabs Freddy and yeets this man out of his apartment, kicks this man out, gone. As for Freddy, he's like, okay man, whatever, screw you, I don't need you anyway, I'm just gonna leave and go find someone else who wants me. So then Freddy leaves. Gone. Which Mario's like, geez, finally, good riddance. So then Mario turns on his favorite TV, watching a bunch of puppet stuff, and then as he's watching his TV, Mario begins to feel a little bit, well, sad that he kicked out Freddy. So then he feels really guilty about it, so then he gets up from out of his chair, and then he wants to go, get Freddy. Which then he spots him, still walking around the apartment complex, so then he goes and gets him. Mario grabs Freddy and starts apologizing for kicking Freddy out of his house, his apartment, whatever, and he's like, you can stay with me as long as you want. I want you to stay with me and stuff like that, so then he brings Freddy back into the house. Mario then grabs Freddy some little, snacks, Mario Kart snacks and stuff. Basically, like little gummy treats for him to eat and stuff like that. Which at this point in the story, Mario and Freddy have finally come together, and now they're living together now. So meanwhile, in a different apartment complex, yep, we're going to a different one now. Alicia's back. Oh wow, yay, we just love Alicia. She's back, and, she got a new husband, or a new boyfriend. Yeah, a new boyfriend. And, bear with me. Her new little hubby, her boyfriend, goes by the name of Mike, and he looks identically similar to Mario, but they're two different characters. It's just he looks like Mario, but he's not actually Mario. He's Mike. And Alicia has completely forgotten about Freddy. He doesn't even know about her own son anymore. But she's thinking about adopting a son, to fill that kind of void of missing Freddy, because somewhere in her deep gut of hers, she low-key kind of misses Freddy, not gonna lie. So, Alicia and Mike set up for adoption. They're going to adopt a random kid, and that random kid goes by the name of Bowie. He is a bear that's in a ghost costume, pretty much. He likes ghosts. He's not a ghost, he's just a bear wearing a ghost costume. And his name is Bowie. He goes by the name of Bowie. Get it? Bowie, because... Alright, yeah, his name is Bowie, so there's that. Anyway, meanwhile, at, Mario's apartment complex. Meanwhile, Mario is struggling to put Freddy to sleep, which Freddy doesn't want to go to sleep, so Mario's like, dude, I need you to go to bed. It's late, you're a kid, so go to bed now. Freddy's like, no, I don't want to. I want a bedtime story. So then, basically, Mario's like, what, you want a bedtime story? The hell? What type of bedtime story, he says. And then Freddy replies with, I want you to tell me where you come from. And Mario's like, the hell? Where I come from? I mean, shit. Alright. So then Mario basically tells him, basically everything I said at the beginning of this video, he tells him about the whole origin story, how he ended up in the human world dimension, how he has to undo his curse, he has superpowers, you get the point. Let's skip this part. So then Freddy's like, wow, great story. Then Mario's like, alright now, go to bed. So then Mario leaves, and then basically Freddy's like, can you sleep with me, daddy? Mario's like, what'd you just call me? I called you daddy. So basically during this time, okay, let me explain something. If you want to know Freddy's age, I want to say he's like 12. Like, he's somewhere in this age. Like, he's not like a teen yet. I know that for sure. He's not a teen. He's like somewhere in his 12. He's like 12 or something like that. Or 11. So, at this point, he doesn't really have a dad, so then he starts calling Mario dad, or in this case, daddy. So, Yeah, and he wants Mario to sleep in the same bed with him, which Mario's like, oh, hell no. Because Freddy always be doing some gay stuff, because, you know, Freddy, he's a little weird, man. But anyway, long story short, Mario goes to bed with Freddy, and then that is that. Somewhere in the middle of the night, Freddy wakes up, and Mario's like, what are you doing up at this time of hour right now? Freddy's like, I can't sleep. I want to do something right now. Mario's like, bro, I just gave you a bedtime story. Go to bed. It's the middle of the night. Freddy's like, nah, I'm good. Mario's like, you know what? I don't got time to deal with your shit. I'm just gonna go drink an energy drink, which then he goes and grabs, bum-ba-da-ba, a Pepsi. He's craving a Pepsi in the middle of the night. Yeah, what a great energy drink to drink, bro. So then Mario pops open that bad boy and starts drinking that Pepsi. Long story short, Mario goes back to bed. As for Freddy, he's very curious about what Mario just drank. So then he sees the drink. And then he wants a sip for himself, which, I mean, oh boy, you can already see where this is going. Freddy never had Pepsi before, so then he drinks it. Oh my god, he fell in love with it. Like, it's giving him energy and shit. He falls in love with it. So then Freddy starts tweaking the freak out, starts knocking things over, and just making a huge mess all over the room and shit, as you can see. Yeah, he's just going off. Freddy chugs the entire Pepsi can and just, yeah, he needs more. So then Freddy grabs all of the Pepsi cans out of that Pepsi box, and now he's gonna drink oh, my cat. He's gonna drink all of them. So yeah, he's just chugging all of them away right now. He's just living life. Meanwhile, the next morning, Mario's thinking about the Mushroom Kingdom and just thinking about how his life got to this very moment and if keeping Freddy around is actually worth it and stuff like that. Oh yeah, and by the way, currently right now, I want to say the year currently right now is 2017, current year. And when Freddy got abandoned, I want to say that year was 2016, probably. And same goes for Mario, 2016-ish. So yeah. By the way, Freddy completely is still hyper from last night. This man stood up all night drinking Pepsi, so he's just going off right now. Which Mario's trying to calm him down. But then they get a knock on the door. It's none other than dun. It's Bowie. Oh my gosh, it's Bowie. Bowie's knocking on Mario's door right now. Bowie is looking for some new friends to play with, which, wow, great. Mario's like, oh, you want someone to play with? I got this, this kid in my house right now. I mean, you can play with him. So then Freddy, sees this kid talking to Mario, and he's like, who the hell are you? Which from there, Freddy and Bowie become friends. So then Mario's like, you know what, Freddy, go have fun with your new best friend. Leave me alone, thanks, bye. So then he just dips. Gone. So Freddy and Bowie start talking and just chilling, being best friends and whatnot, just chilling. Oh god, here comes this character. Alright, here comes Bully the Shark, the bully of the apartments where Freddy and Mario live. And, Bully the Shark sees Bowie and Freddy for the first time and starts, of course, by his name, bullying them and stuff, and just by beating them up and just being mean and just, you know, not being very much of a nice guy. So then Bully the Shark, his real name is Shepard. Shepard's his real name, but he goes by Bully the Shark. So we'll just call him Bully the Shark. So Bully the Shark starts bullying people, ironic enough. And he starts bullying Bowie and Freddy. So Bully the Shark then spits on Bowie, and yeah, he's just not being a nice guy at all. And then Freddy stands up for his friend and starts, what is he doing? I forgot this scene. Oh yeah, he grabs a rock, right? He grabs a rock and then chucks it at Bully the Shark. It throws rocks at him pretty much. Then Freddy grabs Bowie and defends him from Shepard, or Bully the Shark, and then crushed leaves all over his head and stuff, so I guess there's that. So after Freddy kicked Shepard's ass and then left him on the ground, Mario then came downstairs and told Freddy it's time to come inside, you can say goodbye to your friend, come inside now. So then Freddy's like, fine, I'll come inside, whatever, and then he says goodbye to Bowie, and then that's that. So then, they say their goodbyes. Oh my freaking goodness, man, it's Christmas time, and, yeah, this is basically just a Christmas episode, long story short. Freddy's opening his presents, and then he's thinking he's gonna get a new Xbox, a new PlayStation. Turns out, every disappointment of Christmas, he gets clothes. Who cares about that, you know? So then Freddy opens his next present and yeets the box. Gone. And then he sees the next present, and it's more freaking clothes. Great, alright, that's nice. Freddy then opens his next present. Could it be something actually great? Could it be something amazing? He, checks the box, and to Freddy's disappointment, it's more freaking clothes. So then he starts tweaking out and just throwing a big tantrum now. Freddy's not having it, so then he knocks over Mario's fan and just starts making a mess. Mario's like, bro, chill, there's still more presents, alright? So then Mario goes and grabs the other presents from underneath the Christmas tree. So then Freddy opens up his presents and then comes to find out this is not clothes, but it's none other than a new video game, Mario Odyssey. So then, yeah, Mario was just, fooling around with Freddy. He was just making him open. Mario basically made Freddy open the lame presents and save the last ones for the last best round ever, Christmas. Duh. Freddy gets a new Nintendo Switch controller, so that's pretty cool. Mario opens another present. He gets freaking Mario Kart 8. That's pretty cool. What could the final present be? Who knows? Anything. It could be literally anything. So Freddy starts opening it, and what could it freaking be? It's none other than the Nintendo freaking Switch. He gets a Nintendo Switch, and he starts tweaking out. Anyway, new year, new day. 2018. Christmas is over. There's a new year, new day. Mario is officially driving Freddy to his first day of school. Oh my god. Oh my wow. Yeah. Freddy makes it to school. So Freddy's official day of school starts now at Nancy Corey. He's a little nervous at walking into the school for the first time, but then he builds up the courage and walks into the school. He meets a couple of people. He's walking around a little bit nervous. He's interacting with the humans of this dimension. Freddy decides to go check out the bathrooms, and kind of a worse mistake because, he starts interacting with the other kids, and all the other kids are kind of bullying Freddy because he doesn't know what 2 times 2 is. He's kind of, he's kind of slow. So, all the other kids are trying to educate him, but Freddy's just not getting it at all. So then after that, Freddy goes back into the bathrooms because he's like, I just don't understand that multiplication bullshit. And then he looks himself in the mirror and he's like, damn, I am so handsome. And then he goes to lunch and starts eating a bunch of food. Oh my god, that looks so good. And then he meets a bunch of other humans there. He meets this one kid. One of the human kids starts to pick on Freddy for being different. Then he takes his lunch and yeets it away. Gone. So yeah, there he goes. So later that day, him and that one kid get into like a physical altercation. And then, yeah, they start fighting. So, dude, Freddy's first day of school, they just start beefing. So yeah, then Freddy starts fighting one of the humans. So yeah, then they start going at it. Anyway, let's cut away from the school stuff. Anyway, Mario's playing this new hit popular game during the time, Fortnite, which is popping off. He's enjoying his time playing it. Freddy comes home from school being a nuisance and stuff, you know, the usual. Then he sees that Mario's playing a new game, which he wants to play. Fortnite. Long story short, this is basically the Fortnite episode. Pretty much everyone during this time period was making episodes and stuff about Fortnite, so we can just skip this episode. It's just him literally playing Fortnite, that's it. Oh, and by the way, Freddy got his first victory royale in Fortnite, so, yeah, there's that. Anyway, oh my gosh, Bowie's back. Bowie wants Freddy to come over to his house and spend the night, so... Mario is not too pleased about this, so he says no, hell no. Which Freddy, throws another tantrum by flipping the table, which that's, what he does. And then Mario's like, you know what, fine, you can go to his house, I don't care anymore. Then he packs his shit and tells Freddy to go to Bowie's house and get out. So then Freddy goes to Bowie's rundown, crappy apartment place. And, surprisingly, Freddy is being really chill so far, I guess? So far, I mean, he's not really destroying anything of whatnot. They're just chilling right now, watching some SpongeBob, you know, just chilling. Then from out of nowhere, Alicia comes from the corner and starts talking to Bowie and Freddy, which during this time, Alicia completely forgotten about her son. Completely, where just by looking at him, she doesn't even remember him. So it's kind of crazy. So anyway, this is just a sleepover episode, pretty much. Freddy's just looking around, seeing a turtle that Bowie has and stuff. Then the autism kicks in and Freddy starts messing up Bowie's house. So it wouldn't last, man. It couldn't last. So then Freddy goes back to his apartment with Mario, and Freddy kind of gets sick. Well, being at Bowie's house, he caught some type of germ, some bacteria, and got sick. So yeah, there's that. So then Mario decides to make Freddy some chicken noodle soup, which, oh my god, that looks so good. And yeah, so then Freddy's devouring that thing. Then Mario can't help but wonder of where Freddy actually comes from. He wants to know, because how they met was, you know, Freddy just knocking on his door and now he's just living with him, but he doesn't know anything about Freddy's personal life, so he wants to know a little bit more about him. Which Freddy doesn't really have that much of a clue of, well, like I said, he doesn't know his surroundings, he doesn't know anything. He doesn't really have much of a clue of what's going on anymore, so he's like, I don't really know, man. I'm just kind of doing me, I guess. I don't know. So then Mario decides to go give Freddy some medicine because, you know, he's sick. Freddy, being absolutely stupid, just chugs the entire medicine down his throat. Oh my god, that's disgusting. And now he wants to throw up. So there's that. And then he throws up. Anyway, a couple weeks go by, and Freddy's all better. Yay, he's chilling. And surprisingly enough, Freddy's playing some Minecraft, you know, just chilling. He's just, you know, just chilling. As for Mario, he's just playing on his Nintendo Switch, which that's kind of weird because Mario is playing Mario, And they're both... Anyway. Mario gets a call from none other than his brother Luigi. He gives him a call basically saying that you should come by Las Vegas sometime and we should hang out, you know? You know, just get out once in a while, because you don't, you know, Mario doesn't really do that much, you know? Which Mario says to Luigi, I do a lot of stuff now. I got this one kid living with me. I kind of adopted him. I'm kind of something like his stepfather or something. But yeah, sure, I'll come over one day. Mario notices that Freddy's been playing the game all day, and Mario wants Freddy to go outside, which Freddy's like, no, I don't want to go outside and touch grass. That's for losers. Mario's like, you're gonna go touch grass. Freddy's like, basically like, hell no. Mario's like, alright, bet. So then he threatens to turn off his Xbox, which then he does. Turns off the Xbox, and Freddy throws a tantrum. Freddy finally goes outside, not wanting to, but, you know, Mario wants him to go touch grass. So then Freddy wanders around the apartment complex and finds a playground. Oh wow, that's pretty, nice. So then Freddy's just jumping around, sliding the slides, and just, you know, having a great time at the playground. Until, from out of nowhere, this one kid, Yoshi, sees, Freddy playing on the slides all alone, so then they start talking. And then, long story short, Freddy makes a new friend besides Bowie. Yoshi. Wow, great, cool, great, nice. Meanwhile, Bully the Shark returns again. Freddy's arch nemesis is back again. Oh my goodness gracious. Bully the Shark then notices Freddy, which then, you know, Bully the Shark wants revenge on Freddy for what happened last time. So then he just automatic on-site, they just start fighting. So yeah, no questions asked, just to start beefing. Which then Blue Yoshi tries to help, but then he gets clapped. So then yeah, automatic on-site, just combat, fight, fight, yeah. Yeah, combat. Okay, so then anyway, Blue Yoshi goes and threatens to go tell Bully the Shark's mom. Because Blue Yoshi knows Bully the Shark's mom. He knows her. So then he's gonna go tell his mom on him. Combat, fight, combat. And yeah, this is great. Oh yeah, then anyway, Bully the Shark threatens to throw Freddy off the playground. To, like, you know, hurt him. So then anyway, Blue Yoshi goes up to Bully the Shark's apartment house. And then his mom answers the door and says, hey, what's up? And he's like, yo, your son's beating up my friend. Oh, really now? She says, like, yeah, let's go stop him. So then Bully the Shark's about to throw Freddy off of the playground so he can potentially, you know, crack his bones and get hurt, you know? Like, he really wants to injure this poor kid. So then Bully the Shark's like, I'm gonna throw you off now. And then, yeah, so they pull up, and then Bully the Shark's mom sees him and says, hey, what are you doing? And he's like, oh no, mom, oh my gosh, wow. And then Freddy kicks him off and then throws him off the playground. Then Bully the Shark, or Shepard's mother, puts Shepard, Bully the Shark, into a military school program where we won't be seeing him for a long time. So Bully the Shark is officially gone. So yeah, that should be it for him. Anyway, so Freddy and Yoshi say their goodbyes, and Freddy goes back into the house. Anyway, a couple weeks go by, Mario's just chilling, watching his TV. As for Freddy, you know him, just being a oh my god, he always keeps kicking that table. You know, he's just being a nuisance, and then he sees that Mario's on YouTube, and then Freddy thinks of the ingenious idea to start his own YouTube channel. So then he creates one. So then Freddy picks up his 99-cent store-ass, Dollar Tree-ass freaking camera from, like, the 1970s and starts recording his first YouTube video. It's, like, actually so bonkers. And then he uploads his video to YouTube, and then, yeah, there's that. After that, Mario then tells Freddy to pack your bags, we're going to Vegas. So Mario and Freddy finally pull up to Vegas. Now they're just going to go visit Luigi and have a great time. Which Mario threatens Freddy by saying, you better be on your best damn behavior, because, you know, Freddy's a crazy man, you know? So then Freddy's walking around the gift shop around Vegas, and he sees a bunch of hats, and then he looks at one of the hats. Even though he's wearing a hat, he puts on another hat, even though he has a hat, so yeah, there's that. Oh my god, that rhymed. And then boom, bada bing, bada boom, Mario meets Luigi after so long, and then, yeah. And like I said, Luigi's a receptionist here, so yeah, there's that. So then Mario gets his MGM card, so then now he has the key to his hotel. So yeah, there's that. So then Luigi walks them all the way to their hotel room, which then Luigi lets them in. And actually, he gives that card to Mario, so then actually, well, Luigi still shows them, but Mario opens the door to their hotel room, which where Freddy and Mario would be staying at. So yeah, bada bing and bada boom. So now they're staying in their little luxury hotel now. Freddy's getting really hungry, so he wants some food. So then Mario orders some room service, which Luigi, his brother, brings it to him. Then Luigi basically tells Mario, you know, I do work here and all, but like the whole point that I wanted you here is for you and I to hang out. So can we go gambling later on? You and just you and me. Mario's like, yeah, sure, man. We can go gambling. Which eventually, Luigi and Mario have some brother time together and they gamble. So yeah, there's that. After that, Mario and Freddy go sightseeing around Vegas, enjoying their time and stuff, seeing the roller coasters and just having a great time. While going to the buffet and eating some food and stuff, just having a great time, just chilling. Which after all the fun they had, they finally go back home. And then Mario and Luigi say their goodbyes to one another. Which finally, Mario finally sits down with Luigi and Freddy and introduces Luigi to Freddy. So then they get to talk to one another for the very first time. Which Freddy starts tweaking out on Luigi, so yeah, there's that. Mario and Freddy finally leave Vegas and go back to their apartments. So from there, Freddy calls his homie Bowie. Yep, Bowie comes over to his house to hang out with Freddy. So then he comes over, they start talking, da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. Ironic enough, they're still playing Fortnite. Wow, look at that. Oh yeah, and by the way, the year, I want to say is 2019. We're in 2019 now, so yeah, 2019. Anyway, Freddy's still playing the game, having a great time. Still playing, just having a great time. And Freddy got a victory royale, which, nice. Then Bowie checked his watch and he had to go, so he had to leave now. So Bowie went back to his apartments. So yeah, we're back at Bowie's crappy-ass, shitty-ass, rundown apartments. He comes home a little bit hungry, so then he sees that there is a pizza box there, which a little bit of pizza's left for him. So yeah, that's pretty nice. And then from out of the corners, Alicia pops out from out of the corner and says, hey, did you have a great time at your friend's house? But he's like, yeah, I did. Now, in this point in the story, Alicia is starting to regain some remembrance and memories of Freddy. He's like, your friend looks awfully familiar to someone that I've known before. Which Bowie's like, for real? Seriously? Which then Alicia is like, yeah, he does. Oh, and by the way, you're adopted. Which Bowie didn't know he was technically adopted. This was like, nobody kind of told him this. So he's like, kind of like shocked. How did he not know this? I don't really know how. I don't really know how, but he just didn't know that he was adopted. So it's kind of like just shocking to him, I guess. So then Mike, not Mario, Mike, M-I-K-E, Mike, then's like, yeah, kid, you're adopted. So what? Deals it. Alicia basically starts having those same feelings how she had with Freddy. Basically saying that, you know what? Adopting you was a mistake. I want to still take over Las Vegas, but you are going to get in my way because I still have to raise your little, weak ass, little punk ass. So I got to get rid of you. Oh, and by the way, your little friend looks way too awfully similar to my son that I used to have. Freddy. You're friends with him. Where does he live? Which then Bowie's like, I don't think I should give you that information, Mom, because if I tell you, I feel like you're going to hurt him. Then she's like, if you're not going to tell me, then I'm going to hurt you. So then she pulls out a freaking knife and gives it to her, she gives it to her hubby. And she's like, you're going to tell me where your friend lives or I'm going to kill you. Which then he's like, oh no, oh my gosh, wow. So then Mike is like, you better tell us, kid, or I will kill you. So then, as soon as Bowie's about to get stabbed by the knife, he finally spills the information. Oh man, L friend. Dang. Then Bowie's like, are you still gonna kill me? Alicia's like, nah, I'm not, we're good. Then Bowie's like, for real? Alicia's like, psych. And Mike straight up kills him, dead, and Bowie's gone. Bowie's, rest in peace, Bowie. He's dead. After that, Mike and Alicia fled the scene and just left the apartment to go hide somewhere else. So they went to go find this little abandoned house and they went to go make their base here. Meanwhile, at Mario and Freddy's apartment, Freddy's drinking his iconic signature Pepsi. Of course he is, why wouldn't he be? And he's drinking it and he starts absolutely tweaking the freak out. He starts knocking things over, just being a nuisance, just the usual typical Freddy stuff. It's just a normal Saturday. Yeah, look at him go. Oh yeah, he's just having the time of his frickin' life. As for Mario, at this point, he's just used to it. He don't care. But then Freddy notices the news is on, and he starts watching the news, and then, to Freddy's disappointment, he comes to find out that the news is reporting that Bowie has officially died at some random rundown ghetto-ass apartment area, and now Bowie's dead. Which Freddy is now gonna enter his depressive arc now. So now he's just thinking about like, damn, my friend is dead. What am I gonna do? I'm all sad now, and now I'm all angsty and angry, and now... I want to say Freddy is like... He's 13, or 12, 14? He's definitely in his teens now, I know that for sure. But yeah, now he's getting angry about everything. So then Freddy gets so sad to the point where he starts resorting to, Mario thankfully stops him from doing that. Which then, Mario then calls a therapist to come over by the house to talk to Freddy and whatnot. The place where Freddy's actual real dad works. And the person that shows up is not Freddy's dad, but someone that works at Freddy's dad's job, some whale guy comes by and, comes and talks to Freddy. So then the therapy session begins. Freddy starts explaining how he feels sad about Bowie's death, rightfully so, and about his mom and stuff like that. Freddy explains that he was pretty cool with his mom, but then he got abandoned, so yeah, I guess there's that. Yeah. So then now Mario finally learns the truth about Freddy. And then after that, his therapist recommends that Freddy should be going on pills just in case to help out with his depression. So then the therapist gives Mario some antidepressive pills for Freddy to take to help his depression, which then he takes it, and then, he's back to being his normal, regular, crazy self. He starts tweaking out and just causing some, he's back to being normal again. Anyway, so meanwhile, at Alicia and Mike's new base area they're hanging out at, Alicia and Mike are basically discussing of how they're gonna kill Freddy, because that's basically their plan, they want to kill him. Alicia basically explains to Mike, saying, I have someone up my sleeves who could kill him, and that person is none other than Bully the Damn Shark. Freddy's arch nemesis has escaped military school, and now has teamed up with Alicia to kill Freddy. So now, he has to break into their house and kill him. So then Bully the Shark finally makes it to the apartments. From there, he sneaks right into Mario's house without nobody noticing, which that's the crazy part. So now he's in Mario's house. Even though Freddy is on his antidepressive pills, he's still a little sad about Bowie's death, So Mario comforts him. And they start talking about life and, just living life. Mario then goes and takes a shit, but then out of nowhere, oh my gosh, Bully the Shark, Freddy's arch nemesis, comes out of nowhere and gang piles Mario and holds him hostage. So then he pulls out a knife and threatens to kill Mario with the knife, saying, if you don't give me Freddy, I'm going to kill you. Freddy, not knowing what the hell's going on, he decides to go check up on his father, or his stepfather, because, Mario's been gone for a while, so then he checks up on him, saying, hey, Mario, where you at? And then he's like, oh, no, he's not in here, why is the bathroom a mess? So then he's like, what's going on? Something's going on. So then he checks, and then he finds Mario being held hostage by his arch nemesis, dun dun dun. Oh, Bully the Shark, yep. So then, long story short, combat. Just a bunch of combat, physical fighting, combat. So then Mario finally activates his so-called superpowers and just charges at Bully the Shark, and Freddy gets stabbed, but he's alright, don't worry. And then Mario punches Bully the Shark right in the face, kabloingy kabloogie, and then, so it kind of knocks him out for a little while. Don't worry, Freddy's fine. Angered with Mario, Bully the Shark stabs Mario right in his back and says, you know what, I'm just gonna finish you off instead, why not? So then Bully the Shark then takes him on top of the freaking ledge of the patio and threatens to throw him off, which that might surely kill him. But anyway, Freddy sees that the Pepsi bottle still has a little, the Pepsi can has a little bit of energy left, which then he drinks it, and then Freddy gets a bunch of Pepsi energy, and then he gets all super hyper, which he's gonna use his powers, his autistic Pepsi powers, to kill him. So then Freddy knocks Shepard almost off of the patio, which then he's struggling to hold his weight. Which then Freddy sees that Shepard is struggling to hold his weight off the patio, and then Freddy kicks him off the patio, and then, yep, there he goes. Which Freddy thinks that Shepard's dead, which I think from that great height, I think anyone should be dead. Oh, my cat. So then Mario tells Freddy to go grab the body. Freddy's like, oh, hell nah, I ain't doing that. Then Mario's like, fine, I guess I'll go do it then. So then Mario walks downstairs to go grab the body, which, I mean, he's a little tired and a little stumbly because, they just had a battle and whatnot. So then if he can stop struggling, then he finally grabs the body and takes it into their house. Which from there, Mario then has a genius, I guess, idea to put the body inside of their patio closet, which, I mean, sure, man. I mean, so yeah, they put him inside of the closet, I guess. I mean, shit, yeah, so then they toss him in there, and then that's that. Meanwhile, at Alicia and Mike's base, Alicia and Mike start to wonder about Shepard's location and what's taking him so long to return back with the good news. So then Alicia and Mike come up with the assumption that Shepard is dead, and they're gonna have to go do it themselves to capture Freddy. Okay, the year is 2020. Yep, we are now in the year of 2020. Oh my freaking goodness. Alright, anyway. New year, new time. Freddy he's just being him. What do I need to say? Oh my god, he's going ham on that pillow. Anyway, he's just having the time of his life right now. Mario being stressed out and just really freaking out about keeping a body. They're technically murderers, and they're keeping a body in their closet. Since that, Mario's really stressed out, and then he's basically telling Freddy to chill out or I'm gonna kick you out of my house because I'm really stressed out right now. Freddy's like, wait, you're gonna kick me out of your house? So then he has a flashback of his mom kicking him out, and he feels like Mario is gonna do the same to him after what he just said to him. So then Freddy tells Mario that I need some fresh air, don't talk to me right now. Which then Freddy goes to the patio to get some fresh air, but then he realizes the door is open, and why is that? That's the door where they put the body at. Which then they realize the body's missing. Oh my freaking goodness, this can only mean one thing. Shepard's back and he's still alive, oh no. Which, oh my gosh, this stupid shark cannot die for nothing. He's back again, okay. So Freddy's arch nemesis comes back and tries to kill him again, which then Freddy's like, bro, chill, okay? Freddy's like, bro, chill out, bro. Why do you want to kill me so bad, bro? Why are you doing this? What's wrong with you? Which then Bully the Shark is basically like, my father abused me when I was a kid. I didn't get any affection or love when I was a kid. And plus your mother set me up to come here to kill you, by the way. Which Freddy's like, damn, my mother? No way. Which then after that, Bully the Shark's like, you know what, man? I'm sorry for trying to kill you. I'm just gonna live my life and just not hate you anymore. So goodbye, Freddy. Peace out. So then Freddy says goodbye to Bully the Shark, and they finally make amends with one another. So they're not enemies. They are now friends. But Bully the Shark leaves, and where does he go? Huh, that's a good question. Okay, Bully the Shark decides to go live up his life in Vegas. Yeah, he goes there. And speaking of Vegas, by the way, Luigi has become the king of Las Vegas. This man has been gambling so much that he has like $1 bajillion, and he bought Vegas, and he basically became the new king, or the kingpin of Vegas. And pretty much, Bully the Shark kind of works for Luigi as like his assistant that gives him like towels and stuff like that. And like basically like his assistant pretty much. But anyway, meanwhile back at Mario and Freddy's apartment. Meanwhile, after that, Freddy starts overthinking about what Mario said to him about how he was going to kick him out of the house if Freddy stops, if Freddy don't stop acting out like that. Which then Freddy's like, oh my god, he's going to turn like into my mother. He's going to kick me out. He's going to be like my mother. Oh my god, oh my god. So then Freddy confronts Mario and says, you're going to be just like my mother, and I hate you. Which Mario's like, what are you talking about, bro? So then Freddy grabs the remote and just chucks it at Mario. And then they start fighting one another now. So now they're going to start battling now. So yeah, Mario, this show went from Mario meets Freddy to Mario versus Freddy. So yeah, now they're going at it. Which then, Mario then speed dials Freddy's therapist to come over and stop this quick. Which instead of the whale, because the whale guy came here last time, so instead of the whale coming here this time, it's actually Freddy's actual biological father's the one who comes here to stop Freddy from being a psychopath. Which Freddy's father remembers Freddy, what he looks like. He actually knows him, like he remembers him, not like his mom, But anyway, Freddy's about to throw Mario off of the patio and kill him. So yeah, Freddy's crazy right now. But then Freddy's actual real logical biological father comes and stops this. Which then Freddy notices him. Freddy doesn't remember what his father used to look like, but his father does. Springtrap knows him. Oh my god. Okay, we're still fighting? Freddy and Springtrap then reunite with one another, and a father and son moment, actual father and son moment happens. So then they hug, they miss each other, they love each other, yada yada yada. Then Mario begins to feel a little bit jealous because he feels like his job is now done. Freddy got reunited with his father. Freddy doesn't need Mario anymore at this point, Freddy can live his life with his dad, and, So at this point in the story, Freddy's kind of saying goodbye to Mario, because at this point, Freddy's gonna go live with his actual father. So Freddy's like, you know what? It's been fun, bro. I loved everything we've done together, but, peace. Which Mario's like, so long, Freddy. Which then Freddy and his actual biological father, Springtrap, look to the distance, and then they decide to go live their lives until, bum. Alicia comes and finds out where Freddy lives because of Shepard and Bowie and stuff like that. So then, yep, not a happy reunion between the family of the Freddys. And then Alicia kidnaps Freddy and takes him away, and Springtrap gets yeeted off the steps. Goodbye, Springtrap. He's not dead. But then Freddy gets kidnapped again. And yeah, so goodbye, Freddy. Gone. So then Alicia takes Freddy to their ghetto base building where Alicia and Mike live. Which then Alicia is just taunting Freddy, saying, I'm gonna kill you, I'm gonna torture you, and stuff like that. I never loved you, and stuff like that. Mother of the year, everybody. Mother of the year. And then Alicia taunts Freddy with Bowie's dead body. So then Freddy gets traumatized because of this, because it's like, that's his best friend's dead body. So he's like, oh my god. So then, meanwhile at Mario's apartment, Mario begins to miss Freddy because, you know, that's how life used to be. You know, he just misses him around, hearing his funny little noises, but now he's not here anymore, so everything is so quiet. Until Springtrap, Freddy's biological father, comes in, and Mario's like, what the hell are you doing here? Springtrap says, you know, Freddy's actual biological evil mother, dragon guy, girl, came and took Freddy away. We gotta go save him now. Mario's like, oh shit, you kidding me? Dead ass. Mario begins to explain to Springtrap how he ended up in this dimension, and that Mario has superpowers. And Springtrap's like, you know, if you have superpowers, then let me train you. If I can train you how to use your superpowers, you can be very beneficial of saving Freddy, which then he's like, are you gonna train and save my son, or our son, technically? No homo? And then Mario's like, you know what, bro? Sure, man. Train me. So then Mario starts using his nuclear powers and starts doing a bunch of parkour to train with his powers. You know, getting ready for the big climactic battle to save Freddy. Then Springtrap says, alright man, you're ready. Let's go save our son. And the funny thing about this place where Mike and Alicia are living at right now, this place used to be a place where Springtrap and Alicia used to live at, and they used to like make out when they were teenagers. So Springtrap knows exactly where Alicia is going to keep Freddy at. So then Mario comes pulling in and punches Mike in the face. Springtrap's here, and yeah, they're here to rescue Freddy. So conflict, and battle commences. Springtrap tries to reason with Alicia, you know, to stop this madness, but then Alicia chucks a knife right at Springtrap and almost kills him in a way. So Mario and Mike finally have their standoff with one another that they look so similar. And so now it's time for them to go at it in battle. So yeah, and now they're gonna duke it out. So conflict, and battle. Boom, bam, pow. The battle's not looking too hot. Mario's getting stabbed to left and right. Oh my gosh. Can Mario... Oh, I think he's dead. Okay. No, okay, he's kind of dead. So anyway, Mario then sees Freddy, and then he's like, you know what? I gotta save him because I love him. And remember, that was the curse that Bowser put on him. Mario then has to undo the curse that Bowser put on him by... Instead of loving himself, he has to love others. That was the curse. So now, since he finally loves Freddy instead of loving himself, the curse is finally unlifted. Boom! And then he punches Mike right in the face, and then Mike pretty much died from that punch. Yeah, Mike is dead. He's gone. Mike is dead. No more Mike. Gone. In the Mushroom Kingdom, Bowser knows that Mario has finally undone his curse, but he knows that Mario is not finished yet. Bowser's not gonna bring him back to the Mushroom Kingdom until he finishes the job. Back in the human world dimension, Alicia's like, dang, my boyfriend's dead. Everyone's shocked that Mario actually, killed Mike. So then now it's time to actually finish the job by taking down Alicia once and for all, which then Mario passes out because he used way too much of his power. Which then Alicia's like, you know what? I'm gonna take Freddy and we're going to Vegas so I can become the queen of Las Vegas. So then she takes him. So then Freddy and Alicia get on a bus and now they're on their way to Vegas. So yeah, there's that. So then Alicia and Freddy finally make it to Vegas. Which now they're on their way to go kill Luigi, because all they need to do is kill Luigi and she becomes the queen. Simple as that. So Luigi's on the crapper right now, about to take a shit, but he wants some towels and he's gonna probably take a shower and stuff. So then he orders his assistant, Bully the Shark or Shepherd, to give him some towels and stuff for his number 2 and his shower. But then all of a sudden, Alicia comes breaking in through his hotel door and sees Luigi. Luigi then calls for his assistant to come save him. But Alicia kind of told Freddy to kill Shepherd, so Freddy killed Bully the Shark because Alicia told him to. So, yeah, just more trauma on top of more trauma. Yay, Mother of the Year. And now to make matters worse, Alicia then grabs Luigi, steps on him, and, yeah. She straight up basically, snaps his neck and kills him. So Luigi and Bully the Shark are now dead. So, trauma, more trauma. Yeah, we gotta love that. So, Alicia from here on out is now officially the queen of Las Vegas. So yeah, now there's chaos in Vegas pretty much. No one's happy, everyone's sad and depressed because this evil puppet dragon took over everything. So yeah, Vegas seen better days, I guess. So Springtrap and Mario devise a plan to go to Vegas to officially end this once and for all and take down Alicia and save Freddy. So then they hop on a bus, and they stop by a nearby gas station to get some snacks because this is going to be a long road ahead of them. So yeah, they grab some snacks before they go. They finally made it to Vegas, about time. Which, Vegas kind of seen better days. I mean, Alicia really did a number on this place. She completely just fried everything here, so... Oh boy. So Springtrap wakes up Mario, and then they begin to talk to the bus driver. Which then the bus driver basically explains to the gang that Alicia made this place a living hell to live in. So, yeah, please stop her for us, please. Thank you. Which Springtrap basically says, sure, we'll stop her. Don't worry. Everything's gonna be alright. Then Mario's like, don't worry, we'll stop her too. So then they march all the way up to her castle, and then the final battle begins. Alicia is basically making Freddy dance and do a bunch of stuff that he doesn't want to do as, you know, as her slave. She's just absolutely loving this. And now the plan is time to strike. So now the final battle begins. Boom! Conflict. Now they fight Alicia. Now everybody's tag teaming on Alicia. I mean, Mario's getting his ass beat. Freddy joins. Freddy tries to fight, but then Freddy gets caught. And then now we're starting to see a bunch of memories from like the past events from the show. And look at this, man, very nostalgic. We're seeing all these memories and shit. Like, it's crazy, bro. It's kind of emotional a little bit. You know, everyone's doing their part. Everyone's fighting, and yeah, man, it's insane. Everyone's doing their part. But then Alicia grabs Freddy and threatens to throw him off the entire castle to kill Freddy, which then now it's at a standpoint where Alicia's gonna kill Freddy and throw him off the ledge. So yeah, there's that. So Mario can't do anything. Mario's kind of stuck in this position real quick. So what's the plan? What are they gonna do? Who knows? Springtrap tries to talk to Alicia, basically saying like, hey, you're better than this. You don't have to do this. I know you. I love you. I still... Which Alicia's like, you know what, man? Shut up. I ain't having none of this. And then she just grabs Freddy and about to chuck him off, and then Mario's like, oh god, I gotta save Freddy. Then he charges up his powers, and then he's like, I'm about to punch this bitch in the head. And then Mario then charges up all his powers, and then he just literally comes and clocks her right in the face. Boom. But then Mario gets grabbed, and then Springtrap then grabs Freddy. And then Mario's about to get tossed off the ledge because Alicia's sick and tired of Mario. Then Freddy's like, oh no, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? And then Springtrap's like, you know what? I know what I'm gonna do. So then he's like, I got this. So then he jumps at Alicia and then just kicks her right in the face. Boom. So then, I mean, no one is sending her off the ledge. Oh, she's gone. Never mind. So then Alicia's gone. And then the day is saved, but then, she's a dragon. She has wings and shit. So then she stabs Mario right in the neck. So, oh god, everything's kind of going down the shit. So everything's like, oh man. But then she grabs Freddy again, and then she's about to chuck him off the ledge. But then Mario's like, memories. Boom. I love him. I care about him. I gotta save him no matter what. Even if I have to sacrifice my life, he'll do it. So then Mario's like, you know what? So Mario then tells Springtrap, be the father that I never could be. Springtrap's like, don't do it, Mario, please. You're a better father than I could ever be. Mario's like, don't say that, man. At least you have a second chance. Mine is officially over. And then after that, Mario then tackles Alicia and makes sure that she will not fly up this time. So then Alicia and Mario both fall to their death. Mario's dead. Freddy tries to look for Mario but can't see him anywhere because their bodies just splattered all over the pavement, so they could be anywhere, but they're dead. They're not coming back. So then after that, Freddy never got the chance to say goodbye to him. So then they get inside of the bus, or the tour bus, or whatever. They get inside of the bus and then they ride back home. So now, anyway, 10 years later, the year is now 2030. So yeah, Vegas has been rebuilt by this time. So Vegas is not destroyed, it's been rebuilt back into its former glory. So Vegas is back. Which Springtrap and Freddy went back to Mario's house, or his apartment. Freddy is 25 years old, and he is currently sitting on the patio, just looking and taking in the fresh air of life, pretty much. So yeah, he's just living life after the battle with Alicia in Las Vegas and stuff, so... Yeah, and of course he misses Mario and stuff like that. So yeah, Freddy is just... this kid's been through a lot, man. I mean, shit. So then his father checks up on him and says, hey, Freddy, how you doing? Which Freddy's like, yeah, I've seen better days, I guess. So then from there, Freddy's thinking about moving out of Mario's house because he's been living here ever since Mario died. So Freddy's like, I want to move out. I want to, just do my own thing. As for Springtrap, he wants to stay here in Mario's house because Springtrap doesn't have pretty much anywhere else to live. So Springtrap makes the decision to live here and take over Mario's house and his wishes. As for Freddy, he, like I said, Freddy doesn't want to live here because it reminds him of Mario, and that's the last thing he wants to think about right now. So he's like, I'm gonna leave this place. As for Springtrap, Freddy's father, his real father, he wants to stay here and take over Mario's house under his care, under Mario's dead wishes. So then Freddy and his father finally say the goodbyes as Freddy is looking around the entire house that he once grew up in. Like this house, he grew up in it, you know? He lived here. He experienced everything. So before Freddy leaves Mario's apartment once and for all, he remembers how it all started. He came up to Mario's apartment, walking up his stairs, knocked on his door. Freddy walks in, and Freddy now walks out. The year is 2030. Your boy Freddy himself moved to the city of Chicago, and he's living here. And your boy's living it up in an apartment right now, just chilling. Let's see what he's doing. And then from there, Freddy settled down. He met someone here in Chicago. Freddy, that kid should be asleep by now. What's taking you so long to put that kid asleep? Huh? Oh, sorry, babe. I was just, telling him a bedtime story. Oh, well, I need help with the dishes. Well, I'll be there soon, honey. I love you. See you soon. Wait, I'm not understanding. Wait a minute. Was that story about you? Babe, did you tell him the story about you-know-what? Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. What's it to you? So that means if you and Mommy got together and lived in Chicago, then that means that's the place where we live. That means you made me. Mario Fazbear, you need to go off to bed now, okay? Me and your daddy have stuff to do. Alright. Good night, Mommy and Daddy. Good night, son. Come on, honey. Yeah. I'm coming. I miss you, Mario. I promise to be a better father than you. No matter what. No matter what.